Hey folks, how's it going again? Well, again, I don't normally post videos anymore, but I basically decided to do a video. Bottom line, here we are at the end of the month, and I've only just become aware that it's Gun Violence Awareness Month. How terribly unaware of me. Still better late than never, though, right? I think it's important to be aware of gun violence, don't you? Simply because the fact that there's no such thing as gun violence. All right, and period. I've been talking now for what, 40 seconds? And, there's a gun, a loaded 9mm. And guess what? It's been sitting here all day and never once was violent. We're also aware of how stupid the phrase is because if you replace the word gun violence, if you take that phrase and replace the word gun with anything else, it sounds absolutely fucking ridiculous. I mean, you could stab somebody in the neck with a screwdriver and kill them. Would you call that tool violence? No. What if I took a big can of Dinty Moore beef stew, those big, huge, beefy cans they got, and I whipped it, all my strength, as someone crashed him in the side of the head and hurt him real bad? Would you call that food violence? No. How about a drunk driver? And it makes the horrible mistake to drive when he's inebriated and he crashes and he kills an entire family because he was drunk. Do you call that car violence? And everyone's car's got to be confiscated and taken away? No. We're also aware that you always blame the gun, but you don't blame anything else when something tragic happens. You know, it's not car violence. It's not tool violence. It's not food violence. I mean, what if I stab somebody in the face with a freaking knitting needle? Would that be seamstress violence or knitting violence? I mean, you see what I mean? How ridiculous this shit sounds. So it's important to be aware of that on Gun Violence Awareness Month. A gun is an inanimate object. All right? Violence is a human behavior or reaction, state of mind, emotion, whatever you want to call it. A gun is not capable of being violent. So I just wanted to emphasize that on Gun Violence Awareness Month. I wanted to make you all aware of that. We're also aware of all the sneaky phrases that Democrats mostly have implemented. Like, we're aware of the phrase assault weapon. I just outlined how anything could be an assault weapon. And weapons of war don't belong in our streets. Well, they're not weapons of war. All right? I heard one Democrat dumbass even say, children shouldn't be carrying AR-15s on our streets. I don't see a whole plethora of children carrying AR-15 rifles throughout the streets. Where are you coming up with this? Where's that happening? I'd like to be aware of where that's happening on Gun Violence Awareness Month. We're also aware of some of the stupid policies that some of these dumbass Democrats want to come up with, like safe storage practice. That we need to be aware in Gun Violence Awareness Month that they want you to try to dictate how you store guns in your house. Yeah, it's got to be in a safe, unloaded, and the ammunition stored separately. How about go give yourself a chainsaw suppository? That would be my answer to that. Okay? Because I'm aware how foolish that would be. What are you going to do? Tell the home invaders or burglar or whatever's attacking your house, attacking your wife and family? Oh, time out. I got to go get my gun and then go get the ammo. No. We're aware that life doesn't work like that. There is no timeout. You got it and you got it ready or you don't. So we're aware of that on Gun Violence Awareness Month. What else are we aware of? Weapons of war don't belong on our streets. They love using that phrase too. I just said that a minute ago. Well, we're aware that our military does not use AR-15s. I mean, maybe security personnel that's not in actual combat at best. Security guards at some military base. No, our military uses either what used to be an M16, now it's an M4. That has multiple settings. Either semi-automatic, 3-round burst, or fully automatic, or safe. And civilians cannot buy those. There's no weapons of war on our streets. So we're aware of that fact here on Gun Violence Awareness Month. And we're also aware of the real reason why they want us disarmed. They see the mass invasion of, well, certain people from a certain point or place on the earth. Mostly the ones that, have the 5 calls to prayer every day. They have to get on a ratty old filthy rug and stick their ass in the air. Well, they have no problem with them having guns on Gun Violence Awareness Month. They just don't want you or me or actual American citizens to have guns. So we're aware of that on Gun Violence Awareness Month. And I guess that's about all I got to say about it. Gun Violence Awareness Month. You have a whole month devoted to something that doesn't exist. You guys got a month for just about everything. How about Bigfoot sighting month? We all go out and look for Bigfoot, Sasquatch, up in the fucking woods. And we'll have a whole month dedicated to that. Because that's how asinine and silly you people are. You guys got more friggin' so-called slogans or... What's the word I'm looking for? Advocating for something. You got sometimes 5 of them in the same month. I would like to have a Second Amendment Awareness Month where we're aware that we're allowed to have firearms. And that right will not be taken away. Even if it is, well, and personally, I lost all my guns on a fishing trip. I don't have any guns. The other ones I had left, I had to sell them. But other people that still have firearms, that's who I'm speaking and advocating for. Now, they're not going to comply. You can come up with all the laws you want. During Gun Violence Awareness Month, they're going to take their guns and they don't care if we ban this, we ban that, you're not allowed to have this, you're not allowed to have that. Well, you can go get fucked. You can shove an umbrella up your ass and fucking open it. That's what I say. Because they're going to keep their guns and stash them and hide them. So, that's my public service announcement on Gun Violence Awareness Month. Almost as ridiculous and preposterous and fucking absurd as what they call, this is an actual thing. Transgender Day of Visibility. How about Combat and War Veterans Day of Visibility? Why don't we have that, huh? No. Well, when that month happened, I was looking out my window and, well, I just didn't see any transgender people. I didn't see any children with AR-15s on our streets. So these sneaky slogans that they keep throwing at you, the gun violence, assault weapon and all that, well, we're aware of how horseshit that is on Gun Violence Awareness Month. All right. Hope this video helped you all out. I'm about to start fixing my supper. I'm getting hungry. I've ran it enough. Oh, man, over 8 minutes. All right, that's it. God bless you all. I love you all. Bye.